Yes, the time has finally come, everybody. Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm Dave.
I am Marco.
And we are here in San Diego, just a few miles outside of the convention center. We've set up shop. We've covered a bunch of foliage. We got it out of here. We built a set from the ground up, and here we are to bring you all the exclusive trailers that have already been released. We're going to be doing live reactions to them. Me and Marco have not seen them yet. Then we're going to be bringing on Law, who has been on the floor all day, just elbowing his way through the crowds to get you the premium content from the floor. So we're excited to bring him on for that. And then, of course, we'll be talking about what Super News has in store for you all week. We're going to be doing shows twice a day, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., TBD on some days.
Yeah. There might be some other things that we throw in as well into the mix. If there's some news, you're definitely going to be hearing from us.
Yes.
San Diego Comic-Con, it's an exciting time. This is your second Comic-Con?
This is my second San Diego Comic-Con. I've been to New York. I know you have been to Salt Lake City. And I'll say this year feels a little better than last year because I don't know if anyone's ever been to Comic-Con, but your first Comic-Con can be a little jarring.
Yeah.
I tend to be a little claustrophobic, and I got hit more than a few times with someone's like sword. Yeah. Some dude's wings, and you know, got a little side eye from a couple of Star Lords. So
what's awesome is that, you know, the first time you see like a cosplayer, you're kind of like, oh, okay, I see where I'm getting myself into. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you see so much more, and then you start to get into it. You start to feel the world. You start to feel and live the characters. It's kind of awesome. And there's just tons of things that are going on outside, tons of things that are going on inside. Yep. It's impossible to get food sometimes. It's an insane experience at San Diego Comic-Con. Last year we did it in a pizza shop. This time we're doing it in like what we call the Clubhouse.
We are at the Super News Live Clubhouse. We are having tons of amazing influencers in and out of the house. We'll be creating content all week long, but let's get right to it. A trailer got released this morning. For all of you Doctor Who fans, finally there's a female doctor, and finally we get a sneak peek at the new season of Doctor Who. Let's check that out, and me and Marco will react to it right here.
All of this is new to me. New faces. New worlds. New times. So if I asked really, really nicely, would you be my new best friends? Right, this is gonna be fun.
That looks awesome. That was our first sneak peek at it.
Yeah.
Guys, it's about time. We got a female doctor. She looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this season. Of course, BBC, friends of Super News. Yeah. Maybe if you guys saw last year at Comic-Con, we did a Doctor Who cosplay show, and it was incredible. Yeah. It was like a cosplay fashion show mixed with this extraordinary event. It was awesome.
It's kind of crazy to see the longevity of Doctor Who as well. I believe this is like so many. This is the 13th Doctor, meaning that there were obviously 12 before this. It's been going on for years and years and years. And I feel that, especially for the people at home, it's such a huge fan base. It's so nice to see something super refreshing. Yep. The trailer looks awesome, and it's so cool to see Doctor Who grow year by year by year to see. I especially like the camera shots, the effects, like everything. You could tell like they're definitely, you know, getting to their crowd. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Doctor Who has a huge fan base. It's one of those things that we don't cover it too often in the day-to-day at Super News because I feel like right now we're just in Marvel world. Yes. And superheroes are taking us over, but there is a huge Doctor Who fan base, and they are real loyal. and they love their Doctor Who. So I'm interested to see what you guys think in the comments. Let us know what you think about the new Doctor and this trailer.
But
yeah, I mean, I'm
pretty
stoked.
cool. That's just like one of the very many trailers that we ended up getting for today. This is the first one, yeah, Doctor Who. We have a couple more coming to you, but yeah, I think it's something that's super exciting for the franchise. They're definitely going like a different route with this, but yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I think it looks great, and she looks awesome. So can't wait to see the baton passed to the new Doctor.
I believe it's premiering later at the end of the year, so we have some time. I feel like this is that time. San Diego Comic-Con is like basically tease central.
Yep.
You get excited for things 6 months before it actually releases.
Yep.
So for those of you who are excited for Doctor Who, you still have to wait.
Yep.
You know, you see, I love how they just show you enough to not even really get you through the next 6 months, but you're like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to binge. 6 months, I guess, is enough time to binge watch.
Yep.
The previous seasons of Doctor Who before this next one. I think 6 months is enough time, unless you're really, you know, hardcore, do the 24-hour binge watch. Maybe it could be done, but I think there's tons of seasons to go through.
Yep.
It'd be pretty insane.
Comic-Con plays with your emotions.
Yes.
They just give you just a little seed, and you can see the trail, and they're just gonna lead you down, but you don't get it for a couple months. What are you looking forward to most? Maybe premiering at Comic-Con, a trailer that may or may not drop.
That is interesting. I think we actually did a show earlier with Jess, aka Made of Might, and she did something around the world of Aquaman. Obviously, there's a lot of posters that have been revealed, a lot of images. We got to see a lot of those awesome things. And I hope, and I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I hope there is some footage, there's some trailers that are coming out for Aquaman. I need to see, just as all the people in the world want to see, Jason Momoa, shirt off. I'm into it. You know what I mean? I'm into it. I will admit that right here, right now. Jason Momoa, shirt off. I'm into it. It looks good. You know, it's okay.
There you have it, folks. We have breaking news right here on Super News Live. Marco of Super News Live has mentioned that Jason Momoa, shirt off, he's okay with it, folks. Back to you, Marco.
I can concur. That is correct. I did say that.
Great.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I can't disagree.
Yeah.
But
He's a good-looking man.
I'm excited for
He has long hair. I
another
have long hair.
DC movie coming out.
That's true.
Shazam!
Ooh. We shall definitely see.
I know.
If
I heard rumors that the suit is on the floor, so I'm gonna make sure I check that out tomorrow when I hit the floor. I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah. But speaking about the DC universe, another trailer released by the name of Titans.
Yes.
And I think that is something that a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people were talking about it before. Like, there were some photos that were released that a lot of people didn't feel particularly great about. But now we have some footage to try to give a little bit more context to that photo. And we are about to show you that trailer right here, right now. Give it to him, Johannes.
Let's see it. Titans.
Who are you?
Everything led me here. To you. You're the boy from the circus.
You got no place to hide. And I'm feeling like a villain, got a hunger inside. Nowhere to hide from all of this.
Please. Can you help me?
Madness.
Where's Batman? Fuck Batman.
There's something evil inside of me.
You're scared. I get it. But you can control it. You don't know what I've become.
Sometimes, when I feel the darkness, it feels good. Mom says there's no such thing as monsters.
I used to think that. I was wrong.
Madness, madness.
That was a lot to talk about, a lot to see,
Okay.
a lot of things that we can talk about and go from here. And
Okay.
this is, once again, our first time seeing that as well. So if it was your first time seeing it, let us know in the comment section what you thought about it so we could read it out loud. We could react together. But yes, we saw that trailer for Titans, which is basically what they are now, their premiere thing that they're putting on.
Their streaming service.
Their new streaming service.
Yeah, another streaming service.
Yes, another one.
Just, you know,
Yeah.
take all my money.
Yeah, yes.
Just take all of my money. Why? Disney's coming out with
Yeah.
one. DC will have one.
My favorite
Just
is
shelling it
my
out
favorite
to
is when they're
everybody.
like, you know what, TV, it's going away, and then you're like, it's not necessarily going away. They're just starting their own thing
Yep.
and charging you for it, and it's like, yeah, great, you get to pick which ones you want, but sometimes there are too many things to pick from, so it's kind of a good and a bad thing. Ugh, it's an interesting, but let us get in.
Yeah.
to
Let me read
Titans.
some of these comments real quick. What they think of the Titans trailer. We asked you guys, hot or not?
Ooh.
Doc Lone Wolf. Coolest name I've heard in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
Doc Lone Wolf. Maybe
Amazing.
you're a superhero as well. Saying hot. Tiona Foster saying looks awesome. So, Marco, hot or not? What do you think?
Ooh, okay. In the range of hot or not, I will say this is like lukewarm. Like if it was water, you couldn't really take a hot shower with it, but you'd be like, at least the heat is on. You know what I mean?
see.
Like you paid your bills a little bit.
I see.
But I wouldn't say it's something that I'm 100% excited for. I think it's really interesting because it's basically, I believe, the producers and the makers of the CW shows, Arrow, Flash, in that world, and they have now been given the ability to add gore, to add blood, to add all those sorts of things. So I'm just really curious to see if the dialogue and the feelings will match up with the fact that they are now just adding gore into it. Because if it's very like G-rated dialogue and then someone gets stabbed, I'm gonna be like, I just don't know how I'd feel. How do you feel about everything? We're seeing the trailer, it's right there in that bottom area. We get nice little looks of Robin, yeah, right there. Boom, throwing his little star. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with right off the bat. I felt not. Not looks a little.
Dang, so you're like.
I do think that my first glance at it, I was really turned off by it. I thought it was like they're just trying really hard to go really dark with it, and I thought it might be a little melodramatic, although a lot of CW things tend to be. But after seeing it on repeat for a few times, actually I think it might have some really awesome action, and maybe darker is the way they needed to go, because that's the DC that I know and love. It's true. I think they're trying too hard with Justice League to try and do what Marvel's doing, which is like funny, witty, and it's like you're not gonna win that. We all love DC for like the real dark, you know, that Dark Knight stuff, that put DC on the map in films, and I think now that they're transitioning into the streaming service, maybe dark is the answer. Titans, I'll give it a chance. I know they're putting out a Swamp Thing as well, which I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
So, all right, DC, I see you.
We'll see. We'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
We'll give it a chance. It's interesting to see it in live action as well.
Yep.
This is our first time seeing this in live action. We're used to seeing it in animated form. Of course, all of you know, if you're familiar with our shows, we have Greg Cipes a little bit of a segue, coming in tomorrow and actually
Tomorrow
becoming
morning.
Beast Boy.
Yep.
So that's going to be really awesome. But yeah, it's cool to see that sort of transition.
That's going to be on AMC's stream, but
Yeah.
we'll share it to our Super News page so you guys can check it out.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, the Teen Titans Go movie is premiering very soon, and Greg Sipes will be on the scene. We got our own Beast Boy in studio, in
Yeah.
the Super News studio tomorrow, so that's kind of exciting. And one of the trailers, it's just kind of like a little teaser.
This one's this is actually
This one,
the
I'm
tease.
very excited about. We're talking a little Godzilla. So why don't we go ahead and play this teaser, because I haven't seen it yet, but I've been hearing a lot of rumors about who might be involved. Let's play it, and let's react to it.
All right, let's do it.
Godzilla.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm trying to reach Monarch.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I've been saying it forever. This is the crossover we all wanted. It's not Infinity War. It's Stranger Things. It's Godzilla. Eleven's gonna use her powers. She's gonna fly into the unknown, and then she's gonna attack the dragon. I don't know. Maybe I'm going too far.
Maybe
but
not the official synopsis of Godzilla.
Yes.
But in our wildest dreams, I think that was a pretty accurate
Yeah,
description.
I was
of
just
Godzilla.
waiting for her nose to start bleeding. in
Bleeding,
that
just
shot.
a little bit. You can feel her I don't know, maybe it's just always like when there's a certain iconic character, you can't get that person out of your mind.
Yes.
When you see this, you're kind of just like, you know what? I think she's gonna move some stuff with her mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that that's gonna happen in some slight way in this film. I'm just really curious to see what's going on with it. Godzilla, huge franchise.
Yeah.
It's been around for ages. Let us know, Dave, what you think about this. Are you excited for Godzilla?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 11. It's Millie Bobby Brown. I'm very excited. It's Godzilla.
Yeah.
I actually liked the last Godzilla, and I really liked what they did with their trailers. They based it all around Bryan Cranston. We were actually talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
That they showed us nothing but Bryan Cranston, and then, spoiler alert, he didn't last too long in the movie. Hopefully that's not the case with Millie Bobby Brown. I want her to be in the entire movie, and then at the end, I want her to open a door, and there's the rest of the Stranger Things cast.
Yeah. just opening up worlds to different franchises.
I want it.
I'm all for it. If you're listening to us, I'm not sure which studio it is, but if you're listening to us, figure it out. You can make it happen.
Yes.
11, Godzilla, it'd be her greatest achievement yet
Yeah.
in terms of destroying or protecting. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting.
Yeah. I'm also really just interested. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown, I think, is incredible as Eleven. I think she's just like a young phenom actress, powerhouse.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see her in a different role, because Eleven is very specific in what her mannerisms, the way she speaks. So let's give her some real dialogue and a fun emotional arc with a giant flame-throwing lizard.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens.
I think it's gonna be interesting. I feel that there's always a lot of large monster type movies. Like you had like Rampage that just came out recently. So I'm hoping that the whole disaster-ish type thing isn't leaving us, because there are some great franchises that are still they still need to be explored. You know what I mean? And I think this is one of them. It's cool that they picked up someone who has huge talent and a lot of huge potential.
Yeah.
And then they're putting it in a really big franchise. So it's actually really exciting to see this little teaser. Yeah. I hope we get some full trailers. These teasers are killing me. A lot of them are like only a minute when you want to see like 3 or 4. But we shall see. This is only Thursday though. Yeah. So we still have some time.
That is true. And you always wonder with things like this, where they're just small little snippets, if they're even actually in the movie.
That's true.
This could just be like a standalone thing they shot just to throw us off about what's happening in the movie. And I don't know about you, but I didn't even hear anything that Millie Bobby Brown was attached to this movie. I don't know if they've kept that under wraps, because I know they're filming Stranger Things Season 3 right now. Very curious to see if we get any sneak peeks to Stranger Things here at Comic-Con. But speaking of giant franchises, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Star Wars. So many people are obsessed with Clone Wars. They were gunning for it to come back for so long, and finally it seems like we all of a sudden out of nowhere got a little taste of it. We're gonna cut to that trailer, and when we come back, it's time to see what the floor of San Diego Comic-Con 2018 was like. We got our own Law, who's coming in hot. He's in an Uber, he just texted me. He's gonna run through that door, run straight to here, sit down, and tell us all about the Comic-Con floor when we come back from the Clone Wars trailer.
The name's Rex, but you'll call me Captain or Sir. War does not come with a guarantee. No soldier gets the promise of safety. My designation is Trooper 27-5555, sir. We call him Fives. I'm Heavy. This is Echo. I'm Commander Cody, your new boss. Sir, yes, sir! Looks like we got ourselves a batch of shinies, Commander. Look around. We're one and the same. Same heart, same blood. Your training is in your blood. And my blood's boiling for a fight. So I hope any idea what you've done is our war. This can't be good. We need to pull back. Get them to follow us. If we can draw them out, we can see them. If we can see them, we can hit them.
right, Rex. What's so important that you brought us all the way back here?
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Ah, yes, you thought the war was over, but it has just begun.
Yes, it is back.
Clone Wars,
Everybody.
baby. That's exciting.
It is exciting.
I think that looked great.
I agree. I think it looked great. It's nice to see it finally come back. I believe it's been on a 4-year hiatus.
That reminds me of an epic story marker that I'm
you-
about
that
to
you
tell
just-
you.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Ooh, guys.
Oh, that story's gonna have to wait.
It's gonna have to wait. Whatever interesting story that you guys have is not as important as Comic-Con.
That is right.
Feel
Wow.
it. Feel the heat.
Wow.
He is coming in hot
Wow.
off the floor
I
of
came in.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, very
Like
hot.
you can
actually.
smell
He
like
looks-
kind of the sweaty corn nut smell that
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of the people at Comic-Con
Yes.
have. It's been
Yes.
it's pretty good.
You got
you
the
know?
con hair going.
I got
Yeah.
con hair.
Oh,
this
man.
is just pure collectible like
Yeah.
hunting.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Just oil rubbing off on each other, and your hair
Absolutely.
just got some of that.
absolutely.
Well, Law, first and foremost, how was it? We want to know.
Let us
You go to
know.
cons all over
do.
the country,
I do.
and you've been to San Diego Comic-Con almost every year.
This is my 10th year.
Whoa, this is your 10th
It's been a
year.
decade of Comic-Con, guys,
Wow,
here
so
in San Diego.
you're almost celebrating because there's a big celebration about the MCU doing 10 years.
Yeah, I kind
So-
of feel like
so
I
you
was
feel like, yeah.
one of the team.
Whoa, were you an Avenger?
Yeah, I mean, I won't say no,
fair.
but no, I wasn't an Avenger. But it was kind of cool. Like even on the floor, they had Iron Man's Mark I suit of armor,
nice.
and then you see his like Infinity War costume right next to it. So it's kind of like the juxtaposition of like 10 years
that
of
is
time.
amazing.
Me 10 years ago, man, what happened to that kid?
Yeah, we should. If
Let's
there's,
put up that photo.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah,
No photos.
no photo. All right,
Fair.
Yeah, but the floor is really cool. It's
Yeah.
really exciting this year, as all years. The activations outside, I'm really excited to see. Like do more, like the good places out there. There's something for Rampage, Ready Player One. So there's a lot of stuff outside.
That's awesome.
But on the con floor, I almost felt like it was like really comic centric this time around.
Ooh, that's actually a good thing.
It's interesting.
Kind of a
There's-
little throwback to the way it used to be.
Yeah, there were a ton of comics right when we walked in, obviously, like you can expect that, but like even like Marvel Studios doesn't have a huge presence there. They're really pushing out their TV, their comic book stuff.
That's because they're busy taking over the world.
Yeah.
Taking over the world, you know.
Yeah.
You get busy sometimes.
You know, there was a line actually that showed you, like, if you lined up for a few hours, they would give you the whole, like, rundown of how they would do it. It's I just didn't want to wait in that line, though. It's so hot out there.
Fair.
The plan of taking over the world.
Yeah. But it was really exciting being on the floor. There's a lot more anime on the floor this year than previous years. Viz Media had a really big presence, Bandai, Funimation, so it's really cool to see that, especially with Dragon Ball Super having the new movie coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see what kind of more, like, new information comes out from that. And obviously you guys had all these trailers drop. So the floor was hype on, like, Clone Wars is coming out.
Yeah,
like, crazy,
yeah.
you know, like, people love Clone Wars.
I was gonna say, I feel like what's nice is that instead of like reading and finding out things on the internet, you find it out through the energy on the floor. I feel everyone's like, this just dropped, and you kind of just hear it,
whispers,
and then you have to look at it soon after. And I think that's really cool because it's a place, a physical space, where you can feel that energy that something big is going to happen. Something big
very
is going to
community
release.
based
Yeah,
over there.
100%.
Like, people just talking to each other all the time about it.
I feel like I need to see.
Yeah.
I need to see something.
Yeah,
Tell me you brought us
Give us a
something that
picture.
I brought a little taste. I brought 3 little clips. A lot of the other clips are going to be living on our Instagram page. So like, we'll definitely throw to that at the end here. Super News Live, at Super News Live.
Right.
Don't add us.
Right.
I mean, add us. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But this first clip is actually a small little thing that you can do at the DC booth. Now, it's not the only booth doing anything like this, actually, but it is kind of cool. Like, let's play the clip. Let's see if we can explain after.
All right, let's check it out.
I look evil. Look evil. You want Legion of Doom, right? That's good. Don't move.
Cool. So these are all over the con floor, but this is specifically DC Comics booth.
Yeah.
What I really like about this is that it's very professionally run.
Yeah.
They manage the line very well. And what's cool is that you just
very important for things like Comic-Con.
You stand in front of a green screen. They give you Aquaman's trident, and you can either be in his poster, Aquaman's poster. They put you in the old Action comic book, like comic book covers, anything DC related. They have like an image cache where they're just like popping you in there, and like. Green screening overall is not a very common thing that you have just like hanging out in your room. So like if you've ever wanted to be on, you know, superhero comic book things, that's your chance.
I would have to say that if I were to step into that booth, I'd by default take my shirt off.
Oh yeah.
If I'm going into an Aquaman poster, this thing right here, I'm not wearing stripes. I am wearing my skin. Dave, would you be doing the same thing? I mean,
there you have it, folks. We have some more breaking news. There you have it. The commitment has been made on this show. Tomorrow, Marco will be shirtless at the Aquaman exhibit on the Comic-Con floor.
Wow.
Back to you, Marco.
Talk about exclusives worth hunting for. Yeah,
it's gonna
that's
happen.
probably happen. Cool. We didn't bring the trident.
Yeah. We might have to make that own booth ourselves. Actually. But yeah.
You know where you could make that trident though? The Lego booth.
Ooh.
And the Lego booth was super cool. They had like a little Millennium Falcon cockpit made of completely all out of Legos.
Wait, you could go in?
Like, you
big
can
enough
like
to go in?
bloop. Yeah, you can.
No way.
They had a life-size Thanos made of Legos. They had an Aquaman, your boy. He had a shirt on though, unfortunately.
Lame.
But They also had something that we had a lot of fun with. Jazzy shot this, and I had some trouble getting caught in this little plastic tube. But let's take a look.
Oh no.
Look! You're a Lego! You're a Lego!
Yeah, it was an action figure, guys. It was a Lego action figure.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Things are different now.
Yeah.
Things are different. Whenever someone yells Andy's here, I just like collapse and I have no control over it.
I haven't seen you cry like that since yesterday.
Yeah, you know, yesterday was a big day. Yesterday was a big day. There's so many options at that Mexican restaurant. Like, how could you choose just one?
It was so good, by the way.
Yeah, it was
I
delicious.
cried too. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Torta. That was, I don't know why I went Italian.
You went
It's
different.
torta.
The word you were saying was Spanish.
It was very
but it
Spanish.
came out Italian.
Yeah,
just because you're next to me.
It just squeezed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff on the floor this year. But there was one booth in particular that really stole all of our hearts. Did you guys go to Chuck E. Cheese a lot as kids?
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Yes.
Don't you dare!
Have you seen those animatronic shows?
Yeah.
You like those animatronic shows?
I love those animatronic shows.
How much better would it be if Deadpool was involved?
No way!
Yeah, we have a small clip. It's not the full thing, but it's a little taste of what you can see on the floor. Let's play that.
Oh, hello. I'm glad everybody dropped by. This day. I'm nervous. No. I should just cue the music.
And I stumbled to the kitchen for myself a cup of vibration and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. I almost think the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to
You know what? I just gotta say something. I know truly Infinity War has won this year, but if there was an award for a PR team, Deadpool 2 has absolutely crushed it this year.
For sure.
With their Devour commercials, their tequila commercials, the Celine Dion music video, and this, like, creative, awesome ways.
Yeah.
Man,
it's
loved
pretty
it.
cool.
I think what's awesome is that it feels like Deadpool can do no wrong. Like, if you have an insane idea that would have been for any other movie, if they were like, for Aquaman, like, you know what? Animatronics.
Yeah, right.
It would never work. But for Deadpool, you could pick any random idea and put him like Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
It works. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's something
you're right.
about Deadpool that you could just put him into anything.
Yeah.
And it'll be dope.
I will say this, I'm pretty dang sure those were actual animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
those are
they
the real
look
deal.
Those are straight up the same ones that they were wearing, like X-Force shirts or X-Men shirts.
That's so awesome.
It's amazing. And I just love that the animatronics is actually like
Deadpool didn't move his arm more than this.
Exactly.
And I was like, that's not a real guy.
The best thing that would happen in that is if it broke down.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like breaking it down, like it breaking down in Deadpool fashion would be probably like the highlight of what that booth would be.
For sure. Now, there's like a ton of other stuff that we saw. It was only day 1. We're gonna be back day 2, day 3, day 4. There's gonna be somewhere, someone out there is gonna be giving us good stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a full slate of shows for you this week.
Yeah.
We still have that graphic, Johannes. If we do, let's throw it up. If not, here's what's going to be happening. Oh, perfect! Awesome. Tomorrow, of course, as we mentioned, we're teaming up with AMC to bring you Becoming with Greg Sipes, aka Beast Boy. 2 p.m. tomorrow, we're with Henda. She's making fandom food. She's gonna make a Spidey cake in honor of the Spideyverse. Saturday, hitting the floor with Jack, Joe, and Phil live. We're gonna be live from the floor. Then we have Becoming Horror with Dre and Chris Villain, doing a very special. I almost don't want to give it away what they're doing, but I promise you, it's going to be really awesome. We got the things delivered, and it's going to be pretty rad. And then on Sunday, we're doing a version of Showdown with Jack, Joe, and Phil, as we'll be debuting all of the other trailers that dropped and reacting to them. And then, at 2 p.m., it is going to be the greatest unboxed of all time. I'm just calling it right now, Mark. I'm saying it.
Yes.
I mean, this is gonna be, guys, there's some good stuff in there already, and it's only gonna get better throughout the weekend.
I agree. Law and of course Jazzy have been doing my dirty work, I guess. They're kind of like, if I was Santa Claus, they're my elves in this case. You know what I mean?
And we still don't get paid enough.
Yeah. Keep
There's
making
no
toys.
benefits.
All right.
What's the point? What's the point? Should have gone to Toys R Us.
They have gone onto the floor and have gotten tons and tons of toys for us. And we're going to be giving that all away. SDCC exclusive items.
That's crazy.
On Unbox, there's going to be multiple winners. So if you want to win, make sure to tune in on Sunday. And of course, tune into every single show that we have. We have your SDC needs. Basically.
Yeah. We know that not everyone can come to Comic-Con. It's a hard one to get to. It's a hard one to get tickets for. So we hope that we can give you a little taste of Comic-Con here in San Diego in our very well air-conditioned studio.
But if for some reason you are here at San Diego Comic-Con, tonight is your night. Super News is throwing a party! A throwback party, because it is Throwback Thursday. And wouldn't it be cool if like a Lost Boy was DJing the party?
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Like Rufio maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, well, your wish is our command. Look at that. I just did that. I made it happen.
Oh, man.
Rufio is DJing. I booked him. I swear it was me, guys.
Oh, my God, look at that.
I did this. Look at that. Rufio's DJing. It's going to be awesome. And we have plenty of tickets available if you want to wait in line or you want VIP status where you don't have to wait in line and get treated like a true throwback god or goddess.
God or goddess.
Is that what happens when you're VIP? I don't know. I've never been before. I assume that's what happens.
I don't know.
But
I did hear
Obviously,
that
I've never been,
the VIP area sponsored by Red Bull for the first few hours. So that means
Oh,
open bar from Red Bull. Gives you wings.
Yeah.
Wings so you can fly. Just like Peter Pan. It's all coming together, fam.
There it is. We have found,
it's all coming together.
The connection. There it is.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Law dancing after 6 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
A lot of wings.
I won't make it through the night.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
It is a guarantee.
Yes. Now you guys have plenty more trailers to go over, so I'm probably gonna go outside and try to find that Taco Bell. Taco Bell out there.
That's important.
There's a demolition, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
But thank you, Law.
Thanks,
will
Law.
be back on throughout the week, giving us some updates. Law hitting the floor. I'm glad that you are here and you have enjoyed it all.
Survived day one, my friend.
Day one. Giving us the views of that since we are, just stuck in air conditioning.
Sucks.
Now,
if you just head in the back, they'll hose you down.
Yeah, perfect.
Great. All right, hey.
Thanks, Law.
Appreciate it. Woo. Oh, wow, man.
Get some leg space there. That was Law. And now it is time to talk about the activations that me and Marco are most excited about because there's tons of stuff happening on the floor, but there's also tons of stuff happening in the surrounding area around the convention center. So even if you didn't get a ticket to Comic-Con, you're in San Diego, just take a walk around. There's lots of free stuff to do.
Exactly.
So I want to know, Marco, what are you most excited about as far as the activations go 2018?
I just want to say this, and I think you said it a little bit earlier, you don't necessarily have to be on the floor to experience Comic-Con. There's a million bajillion things happening outside of the convention floor. If you're looking for food, if you're looking for drinks, if you're looking to party, if you're looking to just do some really cool things, it's all outside. But my number one thing that I've seen that is amazing is the activation by Robinhood. So what they're doing, this is crazy. So if you're in San Diego in some way, shape, or form in downtown for Comic-Con, you need to get on this and start following their Twitter and their socials because they're going to be making some huge announcements in true Robin Hood fashion. And by the way, Taron Egerton looks great. And Jamie Foxx is also in the film, which is very interesting, but yeah.
He's playing Friar Tuck, isn't he?
Yeah, I
That's
believe
kind
so.
Of odd. If you told me that Jamie Foxx was cast in Robin Hood, I don't know if that's who I'd place him as.
Yeah.
But, hey, Jamie Foxx always proves me wrong.
Yeah. But we shall see what happens. But what they are doing with this Robin Hood activation is, I believe, in total, they're giving away $50,000 to the people. $50,000! They're giving it back to the people. All right, and Dave is on his journey to find the $50,000, everybody. It is basically a glorified Comic-Con treasure hunt. Did you find it?
It's 50 G's, man. We gotta look for it.
Yeah, did you find it?
No.
I don't think it's anywhere near the house,
Jesus.
Unfortunately, but yes.
For free.
Yeah, for free, everybody. In true Robin Hood fashion, giving it back to the people, taking from the rich, I guess, and just giving it to all the people at Comic-Con. So how they do it is they send a location of where they are doing it, and they are giving away free money in the form of, this is very millennial, cryptocurrency. So if you're in,
wait, really?
If you are into cryptocurrency and investing, they are giving away $50,000. So if you are randomly following socials, you need to follow it. They'll tell you the location. Once you're at the location, you have a chance to win some money.
You had me up until cryptocurrency.
The cryptocurrency is like where I lost
it.
Mm,
this is an interesting choice. So technically, what they're giving me could turn into more money.
That's true.
Or it could turn into no money.
It could turn into no money as well.
So this is like the equivalent of 10 years ago getting like a Blockbuster buck. I don't know if you guys remember this.
Blockbuster bucks, yeah!
Like, this could be something,
that was
or
amazing.
It could be nothing.
Yeah. We'll find out very soon.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad though. Free money,
All right,
still free money.
I feel like that's a really cool activation.
The thing is, if you wanted to, if you're really serious, you could just cash it in immediately.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Like, you still get the money. I believe the limit for one person though to win a certain amount, because there probably are some dedicated people who are like, you know what, my Comic-Con is just dedicated to getting all this cryptocurrency money, is 5 Gs. So if you are in San Diego Comic-Con and you don't want to spend any time in line and you want to make 5 Gs, that's my best piece of advice for you. And that is by far, for me, at this moment, the coolest activation at SDCC.
I think I'm going to change one of my social media handles to cryptocurrency, because I know a lot of people are probably Googling cryptocurrency right now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a hot button click right there. But for me, the activation that I'm most excited about, I think Law's on his way over there right now, because I'm starving.
Yeah.
There is a Taco Bell via Demolition Man. One of my favorite movies. If you don't remember Demolition Man, it came out, I believe it was the early 90s, and in it, the only restaurant that survives this apocalypse is Taco Bell, and it becomes a fine dining place where only the upper echelon of people get to eat at, and they are recreating it here in San Diego, in San Angeles, which is awesome. First off, if you just told me that there's a Taco Bell close by that's not doing an activation, I would go to it.
Yeah, like regardless.
Yeah.
So it's less of the Demolition Man and more of the Taco Bell in this case.
So you had me at Taco Bell, but now it's also done up to be the futuristic Taco Bell from Demolition Man.
Ooh.
That is an awesome activation. I'm sure the line is out the door for that. And maybe you can get some nacho cheese fries while you're there as well.
I feel that's a really cool idea in terms of, I love it when the movies blend into pop culture and things as large as the fandom behind Taco Bell. They were like, you know what? I think this would be a great idea. They could have, and they found, I feel, the right year to do it.
And it works. Just ask Rick and Morty and McDonald's.
Yeah.
These things work.
These things do work. That's true. That's true. I feel like if they were to ask to bring some sort of obscure toy from a Wendy's like kids meal back, it's gonna come back. If pop culture wants it, pop culture gets it.
Yes, and that's a good note to end on.
Yeah. You know? Just Taco Bell.
Print the T-shirt. No, if
pop culture wants it, pop culture gets it.
That's right. That should be the Super News tagline for Throwback Thursdays. I totally agree. We got so much to do this week, and of course, we got to get ready for our party tonight. TBT.
That is right.
Who are you going as, Mark? Are you dressing up for Throwback?
Unfortunately, I am not dressing up. I don't like the way
this is starting.
I'm not dressing up as anybody but myself, because I am a 90s kid,
Yes.
Does that work? I don't know. I tried to figure out. Oh,
cop out. But you're also the host of TBT, which reminds me, what are you doing tonight at the party? You're not just like going and hanging. You got stuff to do tonight, right?
Yeah. So tonight, we actually have a gaming zone, a throwback gaming zone on the floor itself. Not only are you drinking and dancing and having a good time listening to the tunes of the 90s.
The only tunes to listen to.
Yeah, really. You are playing some video games along with myself and, of course, Leo Camacho, a.k.a. part of the Throwback 3. We all have some sort of part in this awesome little party that we got going on.
Which is so cool, because one of everyone's favorite shows on Super News Live is our Throwback Thursday show with you three. And now we have a party and we can hang with you guys, because you guys never let me hang with you guys. So it's nice that I have to finally just buy a ticket.
You've been on a couple though. Actually.
And then you never asked me back after that because I finally beat Leo. You
know,
and he's very competitive, and it's in his contract that
he never loses.
They're done.
Yeah.
So.
And clearly you knew the right answers, and you could have thrown it. You could have thrown it, but you decided to beat Leo, and that is why you're never allowed on Throwback Thursday.
Well, hopefully you guys will be living vicariously through us, or we'll be there in person.
Oh, yeah.
And until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the AMC stream. We'll be sharing it to our page, or you can go see it on the AMC page, of course. And then tomorrow at 2 with Hendo Fandom Foods. So that's going to be...
It's going to be awesome. We're going to be dropping tons and tons of news, tons and tons of on-the-floor stuff.
Yep.
It's going to be really great this entire week. It is San Diego Comic-Con, something to be excited about. Yeah. And this is only day one. This is only day one. So we have a lot more time coming through. But yeah, it's been great. We've done a lot of really cool little drops here and there.
Yeah.
It's just more to come.
Yeah. I got to take a nap.
Yeah.
I got a lot to do. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, or hopefully, we'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.